Yo, my man. I don't really know too much about you. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know shit about you, but I love the direction you're going, the music. You know what I'm saying? I posted you like 2 weeks ago, and it went bananas, man.
Yeah.
Like, so is your name Caleborate?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Caleborate.
See, it's like that.
Okay, but is that but your real name is
Caleb.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Okay, so you so you played it off like that. Okay,
right.
All right, so you're from the Bay Area.
Well, originally from Sacramento. Well, if you don't know Northern California like that, whatever, Sacramento is like an hour from the metropolitan, like the concentrated Bay Area. But I moved to the Bay Area, Berkeley, when I was like 17, 18, and I've been out there.
Yeah. Straight to the point, I mean, you know, right now music is saturated, oversaturated with trap music, you know, drill music. But on the other aspect, when I listen to your music, you're real honest. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Like, you keep it real honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? You let people know, like, I'm not rich yet, I'm not this, I'm not that.
Word.
And that's one thing that I really respect about you. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So, does it kind of bother you that it's harder for artists like yourself to get on?
Doesn't really bother me. Like, to me, I always knew like I was taking a road less traveled. You feel me? So by doing that, you're just gonna have to stick with the shit longer. What bothers me the most though is I feel like it's gatekeepers or people that are like very important to hip hop that's ignoring like a certain sound. That's why when you had posted me, I was like, yo, this is ill. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas fuck with Say Cheese, like we follow Say Cheese, like. But I honestly, like, no diss, I just would have never expected to be posted. You know what I'm saying? But when I was posted, it was like the music is real. It don't. So it's like when you posted it, I was like, boom, I already know you just recognize it, like you feel it. So I just feel like we're lacking that, like at the top of hip hop, like in our gatekeepers and shit. They're not real enough, I don't know, to discern. You feel me? To hear trap music and to hear MCing and be able to tell the difference between good and bad, like. You know what I'm saying? But it don't bother me that much. Like, I just do my thing.
Right. Because, I mean, there's so many creative artists out there like Smino, yourself. And I could keep going, and it's like you have artists like, I don't want to name them, but you have artists that come up overnight, and it's kind of like artists like yourself that been doing their thing for 4 or 5 years and still aren't getting that bag that y'all deserve. Is it kind of discouraging?
A little bit. It's a little discouraging. Yeah, because like you said, you're not getting that bag, and especially like me coming from living in California, living in the BayArea, like the Bay Area,
the most expensive area in the fucking country.
Is it cool if I toss this over a little thing? Okay, cool. But yeah, like it's the most expensive like area to live in the country. So it's like if we doing this shit to live, we doing this shit to make money, and we can't even make no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it gets disheartening, but at the same token, I just love rap music so much, and I love the art of it, and I love performing and. Also do this shit, it's for more. Like I do this shit high key now for my people. Like you know what I'm saying? Like using my voice and shit, speaking to my people and shit.
Right now, it was two. When we posted you, it was 2 different reviews really from the fans. It was either one, thank y'all finally post some real shit, and it was 2 that you know, because when I had posted, I had asked why is it harder for artists like yourself, and a lot of people said because it's boring. You can't listen to it going to the club. You know what I mean? How do you feel about people calling your music boring?
I got shit that you can knock in the club. Like me, I feel like I'm a little bit of an anomaly from a lot of MCs because I'm an artist, you know what I mean? Like, I make all types of music, and people who've been following me for a while, like, when you get a chance to check out my catalog, like, you'll be like, oh shit, I didn't even know. Like, my last project, I was singing and shit, you know what I mean? Like, the opening song of my last project is like me harmonizing and singing a song about when my dad moved to the A and got locked up, the whole 9. So like, to me, it's like, if you go through my catalog, you won't be bored.
Yeah.
I can't speak for other artists, but I try to keep my shit, like, my shit is just real, you know what I'm saying? It's just coming from, like, I'm just a nigga like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? I just do MCing, so I just take my shit, the same shit that you might hear like in a Future song that's real, you feel me? It's just in an MC way, you know what I'm saying? So it's not boring if you like listening to real shit, you know? So, and I don't be like on that fucking like rap shit like, yo, you gotta fucking do your ABCs. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Like, I'm woke, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not like conscious like telling you what to do. Like,
you're not preaching.
No, hell no.
Yeah. Now is that true in the record when you say you still you watch Pornhub and you still live with your people? Is that facts?
Like, I still live with my auntie, and yeah, I for sure be this is, I never said this on the interview before, but yeah, I for sure watch porn, bro. I'm a millennial, man. They got me, bro. Like, it got us, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to cut back on that shit, though, because that shit's unhealthy. And
Porn is unhealthy?
yeah, I think so.
Why is that? Because I seen Ugly God in the interview say that masturbating every day is actually healthy.
I think masturbating every day is fine. I just think porn is unhealthy.
So what's the difference? It's still
when you like watch porn, like you start curating what you want to see. You feel me? You start, I want to see and you start getting in your head like that's what you want to see. And it's like when really what should be in your head, what you want to see to get you there should be like real bitches, real. You know what I mean? Like the stuff you can really do, and not like internet low fucking 4 Asian girls, fucking 7 dudes, you know what I'm saying? Fucking soda, like what? Like what is that? Like you can't even do that, you know? But like if you did do that in real life, fantasize about it. So I don't know. I just think it's healthier to like live in fantasies that are like based in shit that we do for real.
Right. But do you think keeping it honest with the people, it could kind of backfire? Because and me and my homeboy, we talk about it a lot, but sometimes admitting that you're broke, people don't support broke. People don't respect broke. Mm-hmm. And that's why we're on Instagram every day. We see people act like we're rich. I know we all know somebody that's on Instagram flexing like they got it, and we
For
like,
sure.
come on, my nigga.
For
You
sure.
know we don't have it.
For sure.
But people respect the act of, people respect money. You know what I'm saying?
And trying to present the best, image of yourself. I feel that for sure as a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like I always want to look good. You feel me? But at the same time, it's like. It's the same way that Kanye was like, I can stand there in a Speedo and be looked at like a fucking hero. You know what I'm saying? It's like, to me, it's not I'm rich without the money. You feel what I'm saying? We all are. Facts. Like, we all are rich without the money. Especially, like, we kings, you know what I'm saying? So we rich without the money. So it's like, yeah, I'm broke, but you see, like, you hear the records. Like, people hear the records like, I ain't got no money, but people walk up on me sometimes at the things like, you'd think I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'd think I was a fucking superstar sometimes, but it's not about the money, it's about the connection with the people is worth more than the money, you feel me? Because say like money loses value, that doesn't. Like if money loses value tomorrow and the whole world goes crazy, people will still be like, yo, you're valuable to us. Like you say something for people, and that's worth more than money to me. So it's like, I'm never embarrassed about being broke. Cause I also know niggas been broke before. So ain't no secret. So we rocking. Even though I'm not gonna be broke.
Females try to front on you? Like, is it like motivation when females try to front on you because you still live with your people?
That's happened to me. Like, it rarely happens.
Yeah.
Rarely. But
because social media is on this, social media nowadays, they try to make it thing to where as though if you're working 9 to 5, you're not shit. If you live with your people still, you're not shit. I'm one of the people, I just moved out of my mom's house last year. You know what I'm saying? And I try to tell people, stay with your parents as long as possible. You know what I mean? Stack as much as possible.
My dad used to say that's one thing that we don't do as a black culture. Even though he made us leave at 18, he said that's one thing I noticed that, you know what I'm saying, like we don't do that. Other cultures do. But you know what? In the Bay, too, I think people look at it differently because it's so expensive. So everybody knows, like, you know that niggas, you ain't got, like, no this. You just, bro, you gotta be making paper to, like, live on your own in the Bay. If you live on your own in the Bay, you're doing good for yourself. So for us, like, especially for all the artists out there, we all know, like, it's a serious grind. A lot of niggas is incredibly talented, getting posted on Fader, getting posted on whatever, and still going to work the next day. You know what I'm saying? So out there, it's almost like a part of our culture, especially as black youth. We all hustling just to survive, you know what I mean?
Right. For sure. Now, we're at South by Southwest, man. What's the experience like?
It's incredible. I've never been somewhere with so many people, like, so many people in the culture from everywhere. Like, I've been to New York last year a few times and shit, and it's like now, being in South by, it's like, oh, I spot New York niggas, I spot Cali niggas, I see niggas from down south, I see cats from Detroit. I think it's Detroit cats, they got like shag, like they be doing the shag here. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, there's niggas from everywhere. That shit is cool. Even I see niggas from like Texas, just other parts of Texas. Texas is huge, you know what I'm saying? And it's been dope meeting different types of people. Cause
are people like recognizing you?
I recognize a few times a day. Not on no clout shit, but just like it's nice to be at the festival and know people came out to see you or know who you are. Yeah. And then some people come to my show specifically. That shit is cool. Like I always wanted to come to South by, so to be able to like be here and like niggas is fucking with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like a rapper at South by, you know what I'm saying? Shit's cool.
Right, now, true or false? Because me and him talk about this a lot. The hip hop game only has room for 2 or 3 lyricists at a time.
That's a hell of a question too. I never really acknowledged that, but
like no matter because we talk about Smino, I put him on Smino like what year 2 years ago, and we like we'll be at the crib and we'll be like, well damn, Smino, he haven't really progressed like he, you know what I mean? He still isn't on to that next level, and it's kind of like maybe just people can only digest 2 or 3 of those type of rappers at once. And I mean, we got Kendrick, J. Cole, you know what I mean?
Right, they came in like a way before Kendrick, Cole, Sean, Drake.
Yeah.
Drake sort of grew into something, you know, just new. Yeah, Craig. I haven't listened to enough Smino to make that like have enough of his discography to say if he's grown or not. I mean, that's a theory I never really thought about, like 2 or 3 MCs, but I mean it typically works that way because I feel like it's because some guys choose to do that because it's a tough road to be like to be a dope MC. I think it's a tough road and a tough decision that you take on yourself. For me, I don't even think of myself in terms of just being an MC. I see myself in terms of being an artist because I'm always creating. Like I've been writing raps since I was 17, and I write raps to this day. Like I mean, shit, almost once a week. You know what I'm saying? But even if I don't write, I put that creative energy to something else. I just wrote a couple scripts on tour, like a couple like fucking screenplays, like short screenplays. I designed all my merch, like hella shit, my covers, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, I don't even have that pressure of like being an illest MC because to me, in my head, I'm already an ill MC. I just dropped like this record, Sums Up, that I recorded when I was like 20. I'm 24. And niggas is telling me like, man, you gassed that harder than some stuff that I've heard. And it's like, I know. Like I've been rapping like that since I was 16, 17. I've always been writing like that, you know what I mean? So to me, the MC part is like, that's gonna come with the shit, because that's the way I deliver my story. But what's bigger to me is like, how am I going, like I want to do way more than just rap, so. Because rappers have, like J. Cole as an MC has took it to another level. Kendrick as an MC has took it to another level. I'm trying to take it there and some shit, you know what I mean?
So, and I know a lot of artists don't like really speaking out on their situations now, but are you signed or are you still independent?
It's like I'm indie. I don't even really know to tell you the 100% truth. But I'm independent. I'm not signed like to a label deal, but I have a partnership with this company called United Masters. But it's like I'm not signed. I have my name on my label. But,
can you drop when you want to? Or
yeah, I can drop when I want to. I have all creative control. That's why I was able to make the merch, the covers, all that kind of shit. So it's a partnership in which they invest in some stuff, like if they can. But it's an interesting situation because it's like the first of its kind, you know what I'm saying? So we still kind of like figuring out how this shit works.